Then an administration definitely, thus not just that you don't. They don't need to get chosen. It's far superior, significantly more pleasant. They stay for quite a while. They could at any point mean contemplate J. Edgar Hoover. How long did that remain an influence for he was running the FBI wearing a dress for like 30 years as a result of what you just examined, MH, like there are that is the reason I can talk without any potential repercussions about the Illuminati on the ground. That I know who you would need to be for what I'm expressing to irritate you. Number one, number would rather not accept, and in every one of these cases, this is where the cash is in the event that you're an entrepreneur. It is find something, lay out an incentive for it. 2 months back, Feline Williams started off 2024 with a slam during his appearance against Shannon Sharp's club. Shea Digital broadcast the comic, known for his strong and unfiltered approach, required almost 3 hours to share his perspectives on practically everybody and dropped names left and right. Partnerships. And you're making billions of dollars, you will get exhausted. What's a definitive game? A definitive game is a run the entire world. You understand what a definitive game is, Feline? I do. We have an overpopulation issue. We will sort that out. We will dispose of a lot of individuals. We used to have the option to do it with disregard. And it was called nature's direction, right? You realize, like, whatever was ailing you, it wasn't ailing everyone anyway. A portion of Williams' cases caused a stir, like his declaration that he read 8 books per day, 7 days as a kid, or that at 52 he can run a 4.340-yard run, an accomplishment numerous NFL players can't match. Live in a nation where we're whining about food sources. It's a valid statement. These chickens are pecking us to death. There wherever I couldn't in fact rest. Quick forward to his new meeting on the Joe Rogan Experience. Web recording delivered last Thursday, and it seems like Feline Williams may be wandering into a wild area. Have a yacht, don't get insane. You can't go submerged. I got to know where the you are assuming I really want to gather burdens. Well, if you're drifting around, I would pull up. It was a paranoid idea. Now, on the off chance that you knew all about Joe Rogan, you realize his image inclines towards tinfoil cap fear-inspired notions from recommending the January 6 U.S. Capitol rebellion was affected by knowledge offices to different other eyebrow-raising thoughts. Rogan is no more bizarre to discussion. During his experience on Rogan's show, Williams pigeoned directly into the domain of paranoid notions, conveying them with his brand name tone and relentless conviction. Typically, this has found favor with the conservative manosphere and the hotep lover who honestly thinks changing your clothing could prompt a regal proposition in the event that you're not in the mood for watching an additional 3 hours. Feline Williams webcast interview. Here's a fast summary of a portion of the more ridiculous focuses he raised on the show, regardless of the endorsement of water fluoridation by legitimate associations like the Places for Infectious Prevention and Counteraction, the American Dental Affiliation, the American Institute of Family Doctors, and the American Institute of Pediatrics as a protected measure to lessen tooth rot. There are still cynics enter Williams, and that one person from your secondary school who set up for business in his mother's storm cellar, both persuaded that water fluoridation is either leisurely bringing us down or transforming us into zombies. Take your pick. The choice to fluoridate water is made on a state level, yet Williams has his own hypothesis. He accepts the central government is engaged with a fabulous trick to contract our pineal organs. Now, before you scratch your head asking why there's an administration plot to decrease the size of an organ answerable for rest cycles, Williams truly doesn't exactly associate those specs for us equipped with a strange practitioner training that appeared to appear suddenly. Williams certainly guarantees there are we who understand what the pineal organ, what medication expresses it's for, and what that would mean. A remarkable, fascinating viewpoint, isn't it? We ought to likewise return to the outsiders fabricated the Egyptian pyramids. Banter. Now I realize it seems like a plot straight out of a science fiction film, yet this hypothesis has been completely exposed well before any of us were even an idea in our mom's brains. Still, in 2020, Elon Musk tossed a tweet out there proposing outsiders assembled the pyramids of now. Elon is known for his eccentric funny bone, yet that tweet got retweeted great many times by individuals going, see, what did I let you know? Feline Williams, in his one-of-a-kind style, ringed in asserting that assuming check out the world, you can detect signs that exceptional machines were affecting everything during pyramid development. He contends that slaves could never have conceivably constructed them. despite the fact that new discoveries uncovered that paid specialists were the ones behind the pyramids, not slaves, as per Williams. The switches and pulleys we had, harking back to the 2000 SBC, weren't cutting it, so he's tossing ET and his pals in with a general mishmash. Well, it very well may be an ideal opportunity to return to that hypothesis feline recollect when full-line. Williams let the cat out of the bag on Club Shay Shay about his and crazy is assumed Illuminati enrollment, complete with silly answering with that eyebrow-raising freeform. At first it seemed like Williams may be kidding. Yet presently it seems he's serious as a heart attack. In a new discussion with Joe Rogan, Williams pronounced that is the reason I can talk without any potential repercussions about the Illuminati, on the grounds that I know who you would need to be for what I'm expressing to irritate you. I realize your enormous mystery. I know you're not the Illuminati. I'm no Illuminati master, except for I'm almost certain one of the principal rules isn't to public openly concede you're a part and Katt. Me suspicious, yet it's an extreme sell envisioning an old shadowy and likely not so comprehensive association greeting Williams' blunt energetic self wholeheartedly after each of the A major piece of their gig is keeping up with mystery, and Williams doesn't precisely strike me as the calm sort. There's additionally feline Williams take on what he calls the underhanded trans plan. While his remarks about entertainers and jokesters unfolding dresses on Club Shay might have appeared to be happy, things took a hazier turn during his discussion with Joe Rogan. William recommended that men wearing dresses is some way or another connected to a wicked ceremony. As per Williams, to comprehend what a custom is, take a gander at Hollywood, and he strikingly expressed, show me an individual that at any point wore a dress in Hollywood fruitlessly. That is the manner by which you comprehend what a custom is, professing to have anticipated the ascent of transgenderism a long time back. Williams associated it to the term buffet. The transsexual now, for those new vomit, is a mysterious divinity with a set of experiences crossing north of 1,000 years, and is presently firmly connected with Satanism in the Western world. To show loyalty to him, you needed to kiss his butt. Ring. Williams divided with Rogan, making an uncommon relationship among transsexual people and Satanism. It's an intense position from feline, leaving us with an eyebrow raise and a show of approval for the sheer boldness of his extraordinary viewpoint. The two had recently been up to speed in a bit of discussion when Williams blamed Rogan for not welcoming him to the web recording due to being boycotted. Anyway, Rogan immediately dispelled any confusion, prompting a possible joint effort. Episode H211 brought the hotly anticipated association, displaying the comedic splendor of feline Williams. The digital recording didn't neglect to satisfy hopes, offering a blend of scholarly conversations and tremendously peculiar discussions into he midst of the drawing, and satisfied one specific subject stood apart. During the episode, Rogan and Williams took part in a vivacious discussion about the foundation of the Space Force. Williams recommended that the U.S. framed the Space Force since they knew about something extraterrestrial. That again, Rogan contended that it was more about the anxiety toward one more country accomplishing space strength, with possibly undermining abilities. The conversation took a diverting turn as Williams credited the foundation of the space power to outsiders. In light of Williams' point of view, Rogan shared his vision for the future, recommending the execution of a brain connect to associate personalities, destroying the requirement for pioneers and legislatures. The unusual idea of their discussions was obvious all through the episode, exhibiting the common interest both Rogan and Williams have for dubious subjects. Considering Williams' case of having perused 3,000 books, it's not shocking that the conversations dug into different subjects, making for a mentally animating and engaging episode. Amidst their assorted discussions, one angle genuinely grabbed everybody's eye: feline Williams' perusing propensities. The comic dropped a sensation by professing to have eaten up north of 3,000 books in the course of his life, a disclosure that started interest and distrust the same. During a visit with Joe Rogan about scholarly pursuits, Williams shared a brief look into his flighty youth